Hello guys, this is Alf again from open source and XAMPP community. If you remember from the last tutorial from the installation of the XAMPP server, today I'm going to show you how to install a copy of Wordpress on your XAMPP for Windows installed on a USB pen. Now first of all, don't forget you can follow me on Blogger, Twitter, and of course don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Let's get into it, shall we? Go to wordpress.org and I'm going to download the latest version 3.5.2 and just click on that and there we go, it's loading. It shouldn't take long. There we go, showing folder. Now we got our zip file, double click and here we go. Now I'm going to minimize my browser and I'm going to open my no, that's not the one. This is not the one either. There we go. Now if you remember, that's where I installed it. Double click on this one, I go to HD docs and here we go. Now this is what you say when you go to localhost. Alright, automatically redirect to this folder. Let's see here. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to extract the content of the WordPress inside the main folder HD docs. Now don't forget, mainly this is being used by developers when they start to build their own websites for their clients. Now it shouldn't take long, although the pen is quite oldish, so it's really taking a lot of time, as you can see from the speed. Just to make it a little bit faster, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it for a second and I'll be back soon. Here we go, we are back now. It shouldn't take long. Here we go, we got the WordPress here. And I'm going to close this here and I go back to my browser. Now, let me close this for a second. Now I'll go back on this one part here and I'm going to change that to WordPress. Now, as you can see, the actual installation started and I'm going to create the configuration file. That's normal. Then it says let's go. Now it's asking you for the database name, username, password, the usual things. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to phpMyAdmin where I can start to create my database. Now as you remember, logically I installed from the part 1. Now this is, let's call it part 2. Alright, now as you can see there's a new version. Now if you remember correctly, I didn't install the latest, where the latest is the beta version of the server, but again, don't worry about so much of this. Alright, now the configuration here, the second error, it says is root for the login but no password. Now to be honest with you, I don't usually put any password, although you should. Alright, now I'm going to teach you how to do it. Why I don't do it, because to be honest with you, it's just locally, it's just something for myself. Nobody, this is not a real server. At the end of the day, it's never going to be used for the real internet, for the access for everybody. Now anyway, let's go back on settings. Actually, I tell you what, we go users, right? And as you can see here, root localhost, I'm going to click on edit privileges and I'll go down and it says no password. Yep, password, and I'm going to write a new password for it. Now I can generate a new one, but I'm going to just do an easy one. Once I done it, I'm going to press go. And I don't know why it's copying up. I don't know why. Just do this one here. Now, as you can see, localhost says yes here now. Now, I go back to database and I'm going to create a new database. I'm going to call it WordPress and I click on create. Now there is no tables there. As you can see, everything's empty. Now let's start on here. Now the database, as I said, is WordPress. The username is, if you remember, is root. By the way, you can, if you wanted to, you can add new users, right? By going to PHP again, users, and you can add a new user if you really wanted to. Now in this case, I'll leave it as it is. The password is the one I set earlier on. Localhost. Now table prefix. Now if you want to run a multiple WordPress installation, you can, what you can do by changing it. Alright, so say for example, this is my first one and I will use the same database, right? Same database name. I can do 1, and for the other installation I can do 2, for example, and so on and so forth. Actually, you can, as long as it's different prefix, you can do anything you want, really. Now I'll leave as is and I'll click on submit. Now it says is an error. Let's see, let's try again. Quite strange. Let's go back again on root, edit privileges. And that's it, that was changed. Let's start again. Here we go. Run the install. I'm going to title my site test. I'm going to test whatever, just call it test. Let's call it like that, test. The username is admin. I'm going to type the password twice. I know it's very weak, but again, you know, this is just for demonstration. I'm going to put my email address there. Oh, not again. I do apologize for that, and press install WordPress. Again, as you can see, everything's done. I'll press login. I'll see the password, but just in case, I'll put it again just for you to show you how to do it. Now, as you can see, I'm going to write again the password, and I'll log in. Here we are. We are inside the dashboard of the WordPress. Let's do this one because it's always doing my head in. Nice. Actually, you don't need to do this. This is just an add-on for my browser. And as you can see, everything works fine. I'm going to click on test, visit main site, and there we go. You got the blogger, nice and working on your USB pen. And the beauty of it, wherever you go, right? Wherever you go, you got a copy of your websites. You know, just on any computer, as long as you're running Windows. Then you got all your applications You can install as many as you want. Well, as long as you can fit on your pen, of course. And that's it. Thanks again for watching another tutorial. Again, don't forget to follow me on Blogger, Twitter, and please subscribe and share all my videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.